Hello students, welcome to Sri Vardhaman Vidyalaya online education. Today we will start the chapter 12 physics part electricity. Electricity is an important source of energy in the modern time. Electricity is used in our home, in industries, in transport. For example, electricity is used in our home for lighting, operating fans and heating purpose. In this chapter, we will discuss electric potential, electric current, electric power, the heating effect of the electric current. In order to understand the electricity, we should first know something about the electric charge. Electricity, it is the flow of or the charge. Charge, it is a property of an atom. Atom is consist of a positive charge and negative charge. So it may be the positive or negative. Like charge repel each other, unlike charge attract each other. Here you can see the example. The positive charge repels a positive charge, negative charge repels a negative charge. So in these two cases, the repulsions will be take place. Positive charge attracts a negative charge. So attractions will be take place in this case. It is the SI unit is coulomb. So coulomb is denoted by the letter C. The charge is represented by a letter Q. Charge on 1 electrons. So the charge on 1 electrons, it is represented by the small letter E. E is equal to minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. The number of an electrons in 1 coulomb of a charge. N is equal to 6.25 into 10 to the power 18. The charge on 1 electrons, it is an E is equal to minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So charge on proton is also in the same, but it will not having a negative charge. So the charge on a proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. To find the number of the electrons in the 1 coulomb of a charge, Q is equal to Ne, where Q is a charge, N is the number of the electrons, E is a charge on 1 electrons. So we can modify the formula, that is N is equal to Q upon E. Q is what? Charge. So here we are going to find out the charge of an 1 coulomb. So it is an 1. E is a number of charge on a 1 electron. So charge on a 1 electron is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So when we divide this, we will get 6.25 into 10 to the power 18. So nearly it is 6 into 10 to the power 18. So this value is given in your book. Next we can see the type of electricity. The electricity can be divided into two types. One is the static electricity, second one is a current electricity. In static electricity, the electric charge remains on the rest. The charge does not move from one place to another place. Here you can see the example. See this diagram. The comb is first rubbed with a dry hair and then brought near the tiny pieces of a paper. The comb now attracts the piece of paper toward itself. So in this, what happens? The charge does not move. The charge is on the rest. So this is an example of the static electricity. You can see so many examples. The charge acquired by the glass rod rubbed with the silk cloths, and the charge acquired by a rod rubbed with a woolen cloth. The lighting which we see in the sky during the rainy season is also the static electricity. Current electricity. In current electricity, the electric charge will be moved. that is the charge moves in a specific direction. You can see that for the current electricity, the electricity which we used in our home, that is a current electricity. So electric charge can be moves, that is in motions. You can see in a metallic wire, this is a metallic wire. The electrons will be present in the metallic wire. These electrons will be moves in a one direction, that is specific direction. Electric current. The amount of charge flowing through a particular area in unit time. In another word, it is the rate of flow of electric charge. It is represented by the letter I. Current is equal to charge upon time. So this is a mathematical formula to find out the current, that is current is equal to charge upon time. So current is denoted by the letter I, charge is denoted by the letter Q, and time is denoted by the letter T. So I is equal to Q upon T. The SI unit of the current is ampere. It is denoted by the letter A, named after the French scientist Henri-Marie Ampere, 1775 to 1836. So the ampere is named after the name of the scientist Henri-Marie Ampere. This you can see in the photograph. 1 ampere. 1 ampere is constituted by the flow of 1 coulomb of a charge per second. You know that is an SI unit of a current is an ampere. SI unit of a charge is an coulomb. SI unit of a time is a second. So 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. Small quantities of currents are expressed in milliampere, microampere. 1 milliampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. So milliampere, it is represented by a small m a. 1 microampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. So microampere will be represented by an mu a. The current is measured by instrument called ammeter. This is a photo of an ammeter. Ammeter is always connected in the series in a circuit through which the current is measured. The symbol of the ammeter is this. So this symbol will be used in a circuit diagram. Now you can see this figure. In this figure, this is a bulb, this is a ammeter, key, battery. So ammeter is always connected in the series in a circuit through which the current is measured. So this is a circuit diagram, how we can draw the circuit diagram, and this is a pictorial circuit diagram. So this you can see in the next part. Next we can see the directions of an electron current and conventional current. In earlier time, when electrons were not known, it consequted due to the flow of positive charge. After the discovery of the electrons, it was realized that the motion of electrons is responsible for the flow of electric current, which is called electron current. The directions of electric current is taken as the directions of flow of positive charge. This is known as conventional current. The directions of conventional current is still followed even after the directions of electrons. So, conventional current is in the directions opposite to the directions of flow of electron. See this diagram. This is the metallic wire. In metallic wire, the electrons are arranged in a specific directions, and this will be connected to a battery. Now, when this metallic wire is connected to the battery, what happens? The electrons will be flow. Now you can see the conventional current. So the directions of a conventional current is from A to B. You can see that is the directions of conventional current is taken from A to B. Now the directions of an electron current, that is electric current, it is nothing but the electron flow. You know that is an electrons having a negative charge, so it will be attract towards a positive charge. So the flow of an electric current is from an B to A. So here in this diagram you can see that is a conventional currents, it will be moved from A to B, so it will be goes like this. Then the directions of an electric current is B to A, so it will be moves like this. So here you can see the flow of electron current in the wire AB is taken from B to A. The directions of a conventional current is taken from A to B. Thank you.